would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we record this podcast, the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples listening today.
Trigger warning for this episode, we discuss adult themes, body image, diet culture, and it contains some coarse language, so please be aware if you have little ears around.
Hello and welcome to
Life Academy!
I'm your host, Dena Amy Kaplan.
And I'm your host, Alicia Bennett.
On screen frenemies.
Two real life besties.
Hi, bestie.
Oh my God, I miss you so much.
I miss you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the things.
Thank you. You too.
I'm so sad that the one that we would have recorded together last, I wasn't able to make because Isla had gastro and I sort of-ish had it. But can I just say your episode with Alex, oh my God, my heart.
Oh, really?
The way that you look at him, Dena, it is the most beautiful thing. And like vice versa, where that he looks at you, like it's just such a beautiful episode.
I actually haven't listened to it or watched it back or like read any of the feedback. I've kind of been offline the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just really needed a break from
I feel
everything.
Yeah.
So I haven't really, I'm going to listen to it. And
it's beautiful.
But yeah,
and people
really
are loving it.
messages.
So many beautiful comments and
I got some really beautiful messages like, you guys make me believe in love again.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
He did good.
He did real good. I'm very proud
He was
about
so
Dr.
nervous.
Alex. He nailed
Dr.
it.
Alex. He did so good.
But yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Let's start with tell me about Christmas. Tell me about the holidays. Tell me stories.
Christmas was fabulous.
Yeah.
Actually, I've had this thing sitting under my Christmas tree, which I was going to bring in filming our last episode.
Aww.
You know how you always give me prezzies?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a little prezzie for you. And it's actually really funny after what we were just talking about with this drink bottle. You'll see in a sec.
Oh my God, stop. A present for me. A present for me.
This is for you. This is for you and my to share.
Okay. My God, Alicia. Oh my God, you guys. If you're not watching on video.
It's just a little hamper.
It's a hamper of honestly some of my favorite things in the whole world, like slippers and everything's pink and red. A new eye mask, a hand sanitizer. What's this? Hair clips. Is this a candle in the middle?
Yeah, candle in the middle. So I thought that there's like a little Christmas plate there for my and I think the hair clips would probably suit my and some.
Oh my God, you are so cute.
Just a little Christmas present for you guys.
I love you. That's so thoughtful and beautiful.
And I'm sorry, you just told me you got a new drink bottle and I've got you that one.
Girl,
Mama
you
can
never have enough drink bottles.
You can never have enough.
And this one's adorable.
It's
with
super
the bow.
cute, right?
You're so cute.
Love
like
you. Merry
who makes
Christmas.
a hamper? Alicia Bennett. That's who. I'm like stoked about these little
comfy
slippers.
little slips.
I actually bought these for our nanny. So,
oh my God, amazing.
And I was like, oh my God, I want a pair of them. So I'm so excited.
And the little makeup bag has got chilies on it because you're neurospicy.
And you even got me my favorite lollies.
Yeah.
Guys, she got me Sunday, the strawberry and cream lollies, which I have a serious problem with. Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
I'm putting this down now. Oh my God.
A cute little hamper.
So cute. I've actually got something for you too, but I didn't bring it today, so it'll be next week.
Bless you, darling.
I love this. We just give each other presents. This is a podcast of presents.
It's just giving.
I love it.
I love giving.
You're so thoughtful. That's really beautiful.
Oh, darling. It's really like it's not much, but I just thought putting together a little something for you.
It means so much to me.
I love you.
I love you. You're the bestest friend.
You're my bestest friend.
Okay, so tell me stuff.
Okay, well, before Christmas, so obviously we had Isla who had gastro and that was horrible. Yeah. And it was very it just breaks my heart. I obviously worked myself up. I was like, I've got it too, because the nausea that I felt when hers kicked in, I was like, whoa, I was like on the ground in the fetal position. I was by the toilet all night, like feeling so nauseous and like dry reaching and stuff. So it was like, I was like, I have it too, but I never actually did.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it was my brain and whatever the fuck goes on in there.
responding to her vomiting and stuff.
And because I have such a fear
have a phobia.
of feeling that, it's obviously I've worked myself up, and but I was able to take care of her still, which was great. But it was just so horrible seeing her like that. But then
it's just
it was
saddest, like gastro with when they're just vomiting and they don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
and they're so confused.
Yes,
it's horrible.
It was really horrible. She was really scared because we had to like get a bucket for her because pretty much we ended up sleeping on the couch together because everything, like she'd vomited in her bed and I changed all of the sheets, and then because I was kind of like, oh, maybe she's just, had a big day, and that was because I wasn't home when it happened. Zach was. I was out working at the Singers Showcase for where I worked at HPC. I was emceeing that, and Zach called and he was like, "You've got to come home, like Isla's vomiting." And I was like, "Oh, how'd it happen?" He was like, "Oh, she just started kind of like coughing and it was," and I was like, "Oh, maybe she was coughing and that's how it happened."
Yeah,
so
like a one-off.
I just thought I was like a one-off thing. So I changed all the sheets, and then next minute the next round of sheets were gone, and I was like, "Well, I've got nothing else for her to be
we got
in bed."
No more sheets. Yeah.
So we spent the night on the couch, and I had a bucket there for her, and poor thing was just so afraid to like vomit into the bucket. It was horrible to watch.
I cannot believe how often Isla gets sick. It's actually, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
But what I think is the really good thing is that when she does start daycare or pre-kindy, she's already had so many things that her immunity is probably going to be really good.
I'm hoping so.
That's what I'm hoping, because she's already, like, the fact that she doesn't go to daycare, but she gets she gets sick so often.
Yeah.
She's probably building up her immunity. So I'm hoping that when she goes.
So, Dena.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because like every kid gets all this stuff when they first start going to daycares or pre-kindies. But I'm just like, this is crazy that she gets sick so often.
Yeah. And she's starting kinder this year. So that'll be interesting. I'm really, really hoping, because the poor girl has copped it. All through winter, there wasn't a time that she wasn't sick, poor Bubby. So
I think she's gonna be fine. And I think it's like,
I'm manifesting that.
It's building up her immunity. Because like once they've had it a couple of times, which she has.
Yeah.
She's not going to get it again.
She's been sick plenty. So fingers crossed. She's got like another cold again now. As my poor Bubby. It's just horrible.
She might just be one of those people who has low immunity. Yeah,
I'm just kind of thinking, like I sort of give her these vitamins and well, not vitamins, I guess. Well, it sort of is. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like
the probiotics?
Pentavite. It's called Pentavite. And I give her probiotics as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I try and build it up. I don't know.
What can you do?
It's just everyone keeps going to the doctors, everyone keeps telling me that it's so normal.
It is really normal.
This much for a kid that doesn't go to daycare?
You have copped it.
So anyway, but apart from that, once she was better from her gastro, she was, back on top. It was a 24-hour thing, and energy-wise, she just killed it after that. She was a happy little chappy, and thankfully that was over. And then I had a family wedding, which was so beautiful and such a lovely night, and very family and food-oriented, which was just so lovely.
Beautiful. Love that.
It was just a gorgeous night.
Love a family wedding. It's always so fun.
Wedding. It's so good.
Yeah. You just
Lots
get to
of dancing.
Yeah, dance and be silly with your family, which we never really get to do.
Yeah, it was super beautiful. And we got home quite late.
What did you wear to that? Did I see photos?
I did a post.
Was that the colourful dress you wore? Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. So, that night we got home quite late, and I had a drink or two, but again, I don't really drink, so I wasn't like waking up in the morning hungover or anything, so that was good. But we honestly didn't look outside our house until probably about 12 o'clock the next day, because there was a huge car accident not far from it. And we went outside and had a look, and then Zach goes, "Where's my car?" I was like, "Sorry, where is your car? What the hell is happening?" His car, gone. No. He parks his car out the front of our house. And I was like, no. And we're both kind of sitting there going,
confused.
We weren't drunk. Like, there was no drunk drive to frickin' Macca's and leave it there or anything, was it?
Yeah.
Like, we were just sitting
questioning.
There going, this kind of happened, sort of thing. And sure enough, the car's gone. We hadn't driven it anywhere. It's been stolen. We were like, great. Okay. Something just really fun to deal with.
I just have to say before you go on, I am hearing this like frequently, like about people's cars being broken into and stolen, like because we live out, you know, in the peninsula, like out of nowhere. And Alex was like a few months ago, like, you've got to lock your car because I like sometimes don't even lock my car.
Yeah.
And he's like, so many people are getting their cars stolen and it's just happening like all around.
Yeah.
And then I saw your post and I was like, oh my God.
So just you just don't think it's going to happen to you. You know what I mean? I mean, like we lock our cars and sometimes we don't. Like I know my keys, sometimes if you walk away from the car and a certain door has been closed before the front door or whatever, it won't automatically lock. So I've really since then have made a big effort to make sure every single night it's locked. But there was a point where like Zach was we went in the streets and we were sort of searching for it, and Zach had put a post out onto like stolen cars of Melbourne being like, here's a reward, no questions asked kind of thing if anyone has any information. And on Christmas Day, he gets a Facebook message from someone saying like, check your messages, or like a reply to that saying, check your messages, from this girl. And she'd said, I've seen your post with the reward. I might have some information on your car. And he was like,
this is so crazy. Yeah? This is like a TV show.
It's a full TV show. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, sure. And we're kind of thinking like,
scam.
This is a bit of a scam.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll preface this by saying as well, when we were looking at the area from where the car was taken, we were looking for footprints, and there was definitely footprints there that we hadn't seen. And we were like, geez, they're small. So we were thinking probably like teenagers or kids or something that is, you know, they've walked past and been like, oh, let's, you know, take this car or whatever.
Was it unlocked?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Potentially, maybe. But, you know, who knows at this point? Like you can't.
He doesn't remember.
Yeah, he doesn't remember. We can't try and figure out if it was or not. So then, and it was quite an odd thing because this girl was kind of messaging, asking questions like, have you got a way to get here? Like it's been parked in this car park near my house for the past 3 days or something. And we were like, okay, so where is it? And she goes, oh, I'll message you when I get back from work tonight. And we were like, okay. And then pretty much ghosted, didn't hear anything. And we're like, okay, that was a scam, cool, whatever. And then a day or two, or maybe like 2 days later, get another message being like, oh, sorry, I didn't have any credit. It's been parked in this area for this many days. And I asked again, I think like, have you got any way to get to it? And we're like, yes, where is it? And once again, ghosted. So again, we're just like, also odd, like I ran out of credit. I was like, who has
How
credit?
old are you?
Like,
yeah.
What do you mean? So then, anyway, Zach goes one morning, he goes, takes Isla. They were going to go get, you know, baby Chino and a coffee. And Zach comes running back inside and he's like, I've got the girl on the phone. She's following my car. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, where are my keys? Where are my keys? Like, let's go get the car. I was like, hold on a second, what? And he goes, let's go. So I just grab his keys. I'm in my jammies. He's in his slippers. We're like, what is going on here? So we get in the car. They're telling us it's in like Heidelberg near the Bowls Club. And I was like, what the hell? And this phone call with the girl, she was kind of sort of on and off the phone. He goes, talk to her. And I was like, hi, sorry, where's the car? She's like, oh, I'm following it now. Like it's in Heidelberg. And I was like, okay.
God, this is a movie.
All just a little bit shocked. And then next minute she hangs up and we tried to call her back as we're driving towards Heidelberg. And she messages saying, I'm just on the phone to 000. I'll call you back. And then the next point when she calls us back, she goes, oh, it's in Greensborough. And we're like, oh, God. Okay. So we turn around and start going towards Greensborough. And then eventually we kind of asked, like, so, you know, what are these, like, who are they? What do they look like? And she's like, I don't know. And Zach goes, well, are they young, old? Like, what are we looking at here? And she's like, well, one's like, young, and the other one's kind of chubby. And I'm thinking, okay, this feels Like she's not looking at anyone, but okay. Because usually like you'd think this one, he's wearing a white top and jeans and like
like
black
why is she being
shoes.
so
And like
sus
I was
about
like,
it?
this feels weird. So again, like on and off the phone, like that she kind of sort of kept hanging up the phone. And at this point we're like, is she involved?
Yeah.
Is this something that's okay? But she kept saying that she was on the phone to the cops, and she was, when she got off back onto the phone to us, she was saying like, the cops were saying that they can't really do anything unless the people are running away from them and blah, blah, blah. And we were like, okay. So the next minute she goes, I can pin drop where they are. They've parked the car. So we were like, okay. She was calling through Messenger to start off with, and then we got her phone number because she wanted to send this pin drop. Never sent the pin drop, but sent an address. And so we start driving towards it, and I was like, oh, no, it's not here. We pass the address, and it's a little bit further up, and it's parked, and we see it, and we're like, oh my God. So we stop, Zach jumps out of the car, I climb over into the driver's seat. He's able to open his car, start it, and we drive away. I was like,
Oh my God,
we've just stolen our car back. Like, what in the world?
Oh my
So
God.
we drive away. I call the girl and I was like, oh my gosh, like, thank you so much. That's amazing. And she's like, oh, look, yeah, I'm not doing it for the money. It'd be really good to be able to fill my car up. Like, I don't have any petrol and blah, blah. And I was like, okay, phenomenal. Well, I said, we're going to take the car to the cops now, like, see if we can get like fingerprints and, make statements, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because we called the cops when it first got taken.
Yeah.
And they came and sort of looked around and spoke to us, but nothing really like sort of comes of that. They've just have the information of the car, and I guess they look for it and whatever else. So we had to go to multiple police stations because they were closed sort of in the areas. I was like, okay. We get there, and Zach, when he gets out of the car, he's like, I think it's this girl again. And I was like, oh. He's like, the whole car has been like wiped down with this detergent stuff. And it's like, I can't even explain it. You know when you get your car back from being at like a professional car cleaner,
Yeah.
there's this like bubblegummy kind of smell.
Yeah.
It sort of had that, but the detergent was still everywhere over. It hadn't like been wiped down at the like where you put your feet. That's all just like pooled down the
Oh my
bottom.
God.
Isla's car seat was gone. A window was broken.
Oh my God.
All of the personal stuff that we had in there was gone. Car seats had sort of been taken, like car covers had been taken off. And there was like bath bombs everywhere. There was Havarti cheese everywhere.
What?
So weird. There was tools in there that weren't even Zach's tools.
This
like,
is so weird.
So weird. And then when we did speak to the cops
Havarti
finally.
cheese and bath bombs?
Yeah.
Like what?
So strange. There was 2 T-shirts in there as well.
Gosh.
And like that weren't ours. And the cops did fingerprinting and stuff, but they didn't pick anything up. They'd seen that the front number plates had been taken off. The back ones, there was like, we were trying, they'd been tried. Hold on. They'd been tried.
They'd been trying
They'd
to pull
tried
it off.
to take it off, but instead they ended up putting other number plates over the top of them, which they ended up ripping off because you could see like where they'd screwed in, they then ripped those ones off. And when we spoke to people when it was first taken, like we called kind of mechanic places and just said, has anything been dropped off to you for parts to be sold and whatever? And they said no. And we kind of said, how can it happen? Like, how can a car be stolen like this? Do they just hotwire them? And they said, oh, there's apparently these things now that override a system with push starts, and it's like you've got a key.
Oh my God.
So, and we were just like, oh God, okay. And then this girl, when we spoke to the cops about her, they were like, oh, that sounds fishy. And we were like, well, yeah, we agree. They said, don't give her anything until, we figure out if she's involved. Has she asked for the money? And we said, no, she hasn't like outright asked for any of the money. So then after the fact, we got her to send through like screenshots of her actually on the phone to 000. Sent that through. She was.
Okay.
We were like, okay. When we spoke to her, she said she's got dash cam footage, which she's happy to give in, and also happy to come in and talk to the cops. We were like, oh, okay, amazing. And then a little while after that, she did message and asked for the money because it would be really helpful for her right now. And we were like, okay. But then there were the things that just didn't quite add up. Her Facebook profile, which was locked, you could see that it just had one friend.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, that feels fake.
Yeah.
When she said that she left her car close to where we found our car because she needed to get petrol. She couldn't afford to get petrol, but she got an Uber. And I was like, so you can afford to get an Uber, but not petrol. And then we said, oh, we can get you an Uber like back to your car or to a petrol station or whatever. And she's like, no. So she didn't want to get us to where she was. And she's like, oh, my partner's here now. And I was sort of like, well, if your partner's there, why didn't your partner pick you up? And then same kind of thing a little bit later on when we'd again offered to get her an Uber to wherever she needed to go to get back to her car. She was like, oh, no. Like my sister's taking me now. It's like, okay, once again, why? Like, was your sister not around?
So sad.
Just things that just weren't adding up. Same thing like when she was, didn't have a specific look for the people that she was looking directly at apparently.
Yeah.
And at one point it's in this part of the world and like only 5 minutes later it's over this part of the world. And I'm like.
And what does dash cam footage mean? From her
car. Yeah.
Right.
And so when we were asking these questions and she was like, so, am I going to get this reward? And Zach said, well, look, we've been advised by the cops to not do anything. We just need to figure out and make sure that you're you and, you're not involved. And she was like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like a usual normal person would kind of be like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, like, of course, I'll give you
sense.
all of the information that you need, like
Of
if
course.
this was a legit thing, she's more than welcome to the reward. Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? So, but it just, so many things didn't add up. And then her sister had added Zach, while all this was going on, added him on Facebook. And her profile had showed that she works at like this automotive place.
Oh, interesting.
She's quite young. The phone number that we gave to the police, they ended up getting back to us and saying, don't trust this person. They have a record as long as my arm and they're extremely young. And for that all to be the case. So we were kind of like, right. So she basically gave us our car back.
So she basically thought, you know what, 3K is more valuable to me than the car.
I guess.
Because what can I do with a stolen
and
car?
like also kind of lines up with the small feet.
Yes.
Like they were probably about my size.
Wow.
And I feel like, even a teenage boy is probably going to have bigger feet than me.
Gosh, not what you'd expect.
Not what you'd expect. So, and again, like she wanted to give the dash cam footage to us rather than the police. She said that she made an appointment with the police to like give it to them. And when we were talking to the police, they said, no, like we would have told her just to come straight in and give it to someone. Like it would get passed on to the right people. You don't make appointments. We were like, right. And so
many
the appointment
little
date
lies.
also came and went and she never contacted us again either. So
wow.
Yeah.
What a ride.
what a ride. We have the car back, which is great.
I'm so happy you have the car back. I'm sorry that a window smashed and the car seat's stolen.
Yeah.
But like, and I'm just such an invasion of your privacy. It must
Massive
have felt
invasion.
really disgusting.
Felt so yuck.
Yeah.
And just also to know as well, like that we're basically being played by her again, like throughout the whole process was just like, I'm glad it led to us getting the car back, but now it just feels yucky and I feel scared in my own home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it just, we're kind of taking all the security precautions that we possibly can and it's,
Yeah, that's
just
not nice
gross.
because she knows where you live and it's really yucky.
Yeah.
So who had a history? Was the person talking to you or the sister?
So we believe it's the same person.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually just
The
a fake
sister.
profile. It is the person. The sister is the
And
sister of
she's
this
got
person.
a long record and works at an automotive
Place, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically works at a garage. I did a bit of stalking and, found her and she's posts lots of different things about cars. And,
Wow.
yeah.
The bath bombs and cheese.
The bath
really
bombs and
random.
cheese, it's odd and weird, and to have like tools in there that don't belong to Zach, and like, so obviously maybe they steal multiple things, but just like
so weird.
so weird.
The bath bombs and cheese is the weirdest part to me. Like I'm
it's so strange.
Like I'm like, I get the tools because you're probably like trying to like do stuff, but like
bath
where
bombs.
do bath bombs
Or
and
like
cheese
Christmas
come in?
bath bombs.
Yeah.
And obviously they'd maybe like stolen
Maybe
the cheese, like because the cheese was in these cardboard boxes that I guess, I don't know, would be in the back of like a Woolworths truck or something.
So
I don't
they
know.
Just stole
Bath bombs, I don't know where they would have been from, where they would, like, it was just so odd. And again, just the fact that it had been cleaned, all of this detergent was there, like ready for us to pick it up basically. Like it's
so
just
weird.
All the little puzzle pieces, we're trying to puzzle it back together. It feels yucky that I think we'll never actually know what the whole deal is.
I think it was definitely that person.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I really do.
Yeah, and if it's not, I feel really, really bad, and I would, we'd happily.
No, it's way too sus. Like if it was an innocent person, they would have said to you, "Oh my God, this is what they look like, and this is the you know."
And like, here's all my details, and
Not
I
all
want to
the
make
weird,
sure you
like,
know that
on
I'm
and
not
off the phone. I've got no credit. Oh, my car's here. Like it's just no.
Yeah.
You can.
It was
you can
just a
see
bit.
through that bullshit.
Yeah. So, but
What a ride!
what a ride! Like so dramatic.
Sorry, but I quite enjoyed that. Like I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, edge of your seat kind of stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
But
and how many days did that span over?
so that was over probably about a week,
Oh wow,
a little bit longer. Yeah.
So there was no car for like a week.
Yeah, bit over a week. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that Zach got his car back.
Yeah, same.
Gosh,
Same.
what a silly little rubber you are. Like
just
what a silly,
Yeah. I think she was probably planning
so
on
reckless.
wanting to get the money before giving us, like dash cam footage. But the fact that we were like, well, we're not going to see you, because she was trying to see us directly after us getting it back. But yeah.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, was that before or after Christmas?
That was
like
all
during?
during Christmas. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Christmas Day was
Stressful.
the first time she'd texted saying, or she'd messaged saying,
I've got
I've got
information.
information on your car.
So weird.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's icky.
Really icky.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
icky,
I'm really
but
sorry that happened.
We've got it back and it's all good now, and fingers crossed we don't have to deal with anything else like that again. It was just feels
No.
bleh.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But Christmas was really, really lovely, and it
Okay.
was so nice to spend it with the family and like just watching the kids play. And now that Isla's a little bit older too, like I don't have to worry about her being like knocked over. She's so uneasy on her feet. It's hilarious. But now that like she falls over and she'll roll around with the kids, and it's just
So cute.
it's magical and it's beautiful. And
Christmas is so, like with kids, it's like the most magical thing. Like
yeah.
I had so much fun doing all the preparations and like the socks.
Tell
and
me about your
our
Christmas.
we had Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It was bittersweet because the bombings had, sorry,
Oh,
not
the
bombings, the
shootings.
terrorist attacks
Yeah.
had happened in Bondi. So there was like sort of a bittersweet feeling about Hanukkah.
Yeah.
But it made us want to celebrate family and light even more. It's, it's called the Festival of Light, and it's all about family and friends and food, really. So we tried to like continue that going, and then
As best as
we
possible.
did Christmas for Maya, and because Alex is not Jewish, of course, so we went hard with that. Like it was so much fun, and we had the same thing at Mum's house, like all the family together, just the most amazing food and so much fun. And then we had like the next day Boxing Day.
Yes.
Yeah, then we had like more family over that day, and then the next day we saw like Alex's family, and we had like maybe 4 days of like hectic social activity, and like Maya seeing all her cousins from all different sides, because she just is so obsessed with her cousins. Like she talks about them 24/7, and she just wants to see them all, and she loves them all so much. But I was just like wrecked.
Yeah.
Like I think I've realized as I've gotten older what an introvert I really am.
Yeah.
And after all these social activities, I just needed to like rot, like in
Recharge.
bed
Yeah.
alone, and like yeah, I was just so wrecked from all the social activity. Like, don't get me wrong, it's so beautiful and it's like
It's
my favorite time of year,
exhausting,
and
though.
I love being with family. But it's just like when you're seeing all different family and all different cousins, and you're like,
Yeah.
you don't really
It
get to
takes
have
a
proper
lot.
conversations because there's so many people there. Like, I don't mind like going out for dinner with like, you know, one set of cousins where you can actually have a proper conversation.
Yeah.
But when you've got a toddler and you're like at these like huge family events and you're just running around making sure they're okay, and yeah, so it was beautiful, but for me also really exhausting. And then I got a bit sick the last few days. I've been just not feeling very well, not feeling myself, and just been like, yeah, had to be like horizontal for like 4 days. Just felt so nauseous and really sore stomach, and just like, I don't know, I wanted to start the new year with like back at the gym and going for walks and like eating healthy, and I've just been like eating crap and just not taking care of myself. But I think I needed a few days to just like rot. And
For sure.
I was wrecked. I was
Don't
so
say
wrecked.
Rest.
Rest.
To
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, rest.
Because I think as well, there's such a New Year's has a huge energy around it of like new beginnings and fresh starts. And this year, I felt very like I didn't want to make a deal about the year ending.
No,
I
neither.
think because I was like, one, sort of worried that like this was quite a good year, and in terms of, yes, there was sickness and stuff, but just happy, like just contentness, just of like there wasn't any major highs and there wasn't any major lows. It was just such a nice year.
Yeah.
And I think after having like some really big ups and some really big downs, I really enjoyed just the chillness of it. And I got a little bit worried seeing people's posts about like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad 2025 is over. Like, you know, that year
I didn't
sucked.
feel that either. I loved 2025. It was a great year.
But that ended up giving me a little bit of anxiety of like, oh yeah, we measure a year by like whether it was good or bad. And now I'm nervous that like, what if next year's a bad one?
This year,
this year now. And so I started kind of overthinking that, and I was like, I don't even want to like mark that it's a new year, or even have New Year's resolutions or think about new energy, new year. Like it's just a continuation of my life. I kind of wanted to feel like. So
I feel the same way. And we didn't do anything to celebrate New Year's. Like we were both in bed, I think by 9 o'clock.
I saw
your,
at 10.
like your picture, like you had your face mask on, and we were the same. And I actually forgot it was New Year's at one point. The next day I said to Alex, oh, Happy New Year. Like we like made absolutely no plans, because I just said to him, baby, like it was so funny. We were at like one of our, the third or fourth family gatherings, and I was like, babe, tomorrow's New Year's. I can't see another person. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to celebrate. Can I just watch reality TV and just be in bed? Like, is that okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm so keen. Like, he's like, I'm so fine with that. Let's just chill. And so once we put Maya to sleep, we both just like got into bed, and And I've sort of been the same. I'm like, I haven't really set like New Year goals or resolutions, or like been all about like, oh, it's a new year, because I'm just like, I'm still recovering from last year. Like it was such a good year, but also so busy for me. Like
so busy.
So intensely busy. And then having all the social stuff at the end just wore me out to death.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't this past week, I've really done absolutely nothing. But from this week onwards, I do just want to like get back into a routine of exercise and meal prepping and like just normal, not huge expectations, just like feeling healthy again. And just the normal attainable stuff, you know, like not crazy high expectations. Just but I haven't started the new year fantastically. I've been feeling pretty crappy, but
I'm sorry,
I feel
babe.
a bit better today. So that's good.
It's good to just, I mean, I think you especially, you know that you need that time, and after having that much social interaction with people, you for sure need to recharge.
I do.
Rest, recharge,
I don't know
spend your time.
Like my mum and dad entertain like every single day of the holidays, and I'm just like,
cannot.
I can't think, like, no, I can't. And I think sometimes I'm like, is something wrong with me? Because like honestly, I have to like do my little like anti-stimuli like sessions, you know, with my earplugs, my eye mask in the dark room and sleeping during the day. And I'm like, oh gosh, is something like actually wrong with me that I have to like go so far to like recharge my batteries? But
No way.
you know, like for Alex, he just like really has to be in the garden all day and gardening. And like for my sister, she needs to go for runs. And
Yeah.
I guess we're all
Everyone
just different.
has their
Everyone has
own
their different
thing.
ways of recharging, and mine
Yeah.
is just a bit more rot-ish.
You have to stop saying rot. It is not. It's rest.
I've heard other people say it and be like, I kind of like that because it is just like rotting, you know, you're just like
No,
on
rotting
the couch
is
eating and like binging Netflix. That's the vibe.
so rest.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
We can change it to rest.
Well, I think the only reason I say that is because rot has such a negative connotation attached to it. Do you know what I mean? Like if
Yes.
something is rotting,
yes.
it is
Yes. Yeah. I hear
dying.
you. Rest is
Like,
better.
Rest is way better.
But I've got a story for you.
Okay, I'm so ready. Give me
So
a story.
a few weeks back, we talked about a challenging experience you had with a stylist.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
So I don't know what's in the water with stylists,
Mate.
but mate, I had the weirdest interaction with a stylist these last few weeks. So we've got the actor awards coming up, and I decided I wanted to get a stylist because all the dresses I want I can't afford, and it's going to be cheaper to get a stylist than to try buy a dress.
Yep.
And I also can't find anything that I
And
like.
also you want to look amazing,
I want to look
feel
amazing. I want to feel amazing. I don't know if I am going to feel amazing because not to like be negative Nelly here or whatever, but I'm not feeling super like confident about my body at the moment. And I'm like just feeling like, just feeling very heavy and like not super confident to wear a dress. But anyway, I don't think I'm going to feel great. But maybe if I get an amazing dress, I will.
Look,
like
we
at
do
Wicked.
have a few weeks until the
Yes,
actor
and
awards.
that's
and I think
that's my goal at the
Yeah.
moment is to like really be healthy for the next 4 weeks. So hopefully I feel really good when it.
And I think
after
your
awards
mindset
come.
too, like your mindset changes. I think just whether it's not necessarily physically, but I think mentally, like when you're in a better space and you're feeling rested,
Yeah.
it's you don't focus on how you're physically feeling anywhere near as much.
Yeah, you're definitely right. But yeah, I know that I haven't been going to the gym. I know that I've been eating junk food. I know, like I just don't feel good. And then I've tried on a couple of dresses and I've just felt so yucky in both of them.
Bobby.
So anyway, I contacted this stylist who came recommended, and she was like so keen as beans, like sent me voice notes like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, I'm going to get you something custom, like so keen. And I was like so excited. I was like, oh, I'm in such good hands. And then I sent like so many like reference images because you know what I'm like.
Of course,
I've always got like, 1,000
Ideas,
reference
yeah.
images. And she was like, yep, I get it. Like I know what you want. Like, trust me, like I've got this. And I was like, great. And we were like talking about getting something custom made. It was all happening. And then I woke up the next day to this message of like, hi, I've decided to scale back. I should read it to you because I can't remember what it said exactly.
Yeah.
But it was like, hi, I've decided to scale back and make some changes for next year. So I'm terminating this agreement of us working together.
And brutal too.
It was just really rude. Like it wasn't just like, hey,
Blunt.
lovely, like, I've taken on more than I can chew, so I'm actually going to have to step back. It was so weird. It was like one day the keenest
in the
of beans
world,
ever. And then the
Dena?
next day, and then I sent a message and she said, I'm sorry if this is abrupt, but this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And I sent a message back saying, oh yeah, this is abrupt and I'm really sad because I was really looking forward to working with you, but okay, I understand and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And she saw that,
Yep.
seen. And then I wrote another message underneath saying, oh, can you just let me know where you're at with this dress designer and give me the contact details so I can
Do it myself.
organize it myself or
Yep.
find another stylist to work with. And she hasn't looked at it. So obviously she's just like ignoring any messages from me.
What?
And then I sent another message last week saying, hey, I'd really appreciate your professionalism. Could you please let me know the email and contacts of the designer I was going to work with and where you got to? Because she told me like they were in discussion already of everything. And she just hasn't looked at the messages. Like she's obviously ignoring it. And I've seen that she's online, like on Instagram, because she's posting stories.
What is with these stylists?
I'm like, did I say something? Did I do something? Like, how did you one day go from being fucking so keen to work together to the next day being like, I'm terminating this agreement? I was like, oh, okay, well that's fucking awkward.
Abrupt and like, what in the world? What is wrong with these stylists?
So now between the two of us, we've both been
really ghosted.
Weird stylist experiences of being ghosted. And then luckily I've got a friend who's a stylist, and I contacted him and I showed him the messages, and he was like, oh, I've actually heard this person do this with a few people before.
Are you kidding me?
And he was like, I'm not surprised. And I was like, what in?
Because that was the same response that I had with my stylist was like, yes, this person does this a lot.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know why stylists have such attitude problems.
Take it on and
why they like are so unprofessional. And I'm like, I just want a nice dress for the actors. Anyway, so I ended up.
You're getting paid, yo.
Oh, it's ridiculous. God. So I ended up buying a dress that I really like because it was within my budget.
Yeah.
And it's arrived and I don't love it.
Oh.
I loved it so much, on the computer screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it. It's going to be gorgeous. And then I don't need a stylist, whatever. And I got it and it just, it's not it. But if I don't find anything else, it's going to have to be
Okay,
it.
let's put a call out. Stylists. Anyone want to help us out for the actors?
Yeah. Help us out. Help us find some amazing gowns. And
don't shoes and jewelry. And please don't ghost us.
And also, just don't be weird about it. Like if you do, when I showed my sisters and a few people the messages, they were like, why is it so rude?
Yeah.
Like it was really rude.
Why is it not apologetic? Why is it not like, I'm so sorry? Like, as you said, I've bitten off too much, more than I can chew. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to end this. Please, here's the information that I can give you.
Here's another stylist I can recommend. Anyway, I told our dear friend of the pod, Olivia Molly Rogers, because she's my, star icon.
Absolutely. My gosh, every dress she ever wears is stunning.
So amazing. And I told her what happened and she was like, okay, interesting, because she had worked with this stylist. And then she was like, try this lady. And it was another lady. And I was like, you know what? I'm not, I don't trust anyone else. So I'm going to see if my friend Jamie, shout out to beautiful Jamie, has a party. I'm going to see if he can help me organize something. He's in London, so it's difficult.
Yeah.
But he does have a lot of contacts and hopefully I'll be able to find something, because this dress that I bought, I think I'm going to return it. It's really beautiful, babe. But it just it's not that flattering on my body.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, but one more thing I wanted to talk about while we're talking about bodies, I have to give a shout out to Fearless Swimwear.
Oh.
So this is amazing, because you know how I talked about on the pod when I was in Bali that I was feeling really insecure in swimwear?
Yes. And we got so many recommendations.
Yeah, so many people messaged me and said, you've got to try Fearless Swimwear, because firstly they cinch you, sort of give you a bit of a, I don't know what the word is, a tuck in the waist. But you can have different sizes in your swimsuit. So you could be like a 14 bottom and a 10 top. In a full piece.
Yeah.
In a full piece. Not bikinis. Yeah.
Stop.
It's so revolutionary. So I've got these three gorgeous full pieces.
I need to tell my mum about this, because this is literally.
Because so many women are in this position where they're a 14 on the bottom or a 10 on the top.
Yeah.
And then you buy a full piece and it's falling off your top because you're too small. So they custom make the swimwear to be any sizes that you need.
Revolutionary.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll get a 12 on top, 14 on the bottom or whatever.
Yep.
And they're really flattering, and I haven't felt super confident because that's just where I'm at with my body, but they're the best swimwear for curvy women and for women who need different sizes.
Yes.
So huge shout out to Fearless Swimwear, Australian brand. I was so impressed with them.
I need it too. I need different sizes.
I would love them.
Much smaller at the top than what I am down the bottom.
And they do it in bikinis as well. And they've got high-waisted, really flattering ones. So yeah, check them out.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Unreal.
But anyway, had to tell you about my little stylist story.
Yeah, that's so crazy that it's also just so abrupt and kind of just like, well, okay, geez, sorry, did I do something wrong here? Like,
It was so weird. I'm still like, and the fact that she still hasn't read my messages, it's just really weird. I'm like,
why were you so into it?
Yeah, it was so weird because she was so into it and sending voice note. Yeah. And it did all happen around, and maybe this is me just overthinking and like a bit of trauma from all the bullying I've had last year. But it did happen around the terrorist attack stuff.
In Bondi, yeah.
And I was like posting, you know, in support of my community. And I was like, could it be to do with that? Because I know a lot of people unfollowed me, you know, when I spoke out about being Jewish. So I was like, does it have to do with that? Because it was all around the same time.
Yeah. Isn't it hard that that's where like your brain goes now as well too?
Because, well, the fact of the matter is like a lot of people stopped talking to me and a lot of people stopped following me and a lot of people didn't want to work with me.
Yeah.
So it did cross my mind that it could be that. Okay, anyway, we've only got a little bit of time left. Have you watched Simon Cowell, The Next Act?
No.
Oh my God. So while I was resting, I watched Simon Cowell's new show, and it's called The Next Act, and it's his search for the next boy band, like the next One Direction.
Oh.
And like I didn't realize Simon Cowell, like he created Westlife. And
Did he?
Yes. And he's created like so many bands. What's the girls one? The British UK. Oh, I've just gone blank. So many bands.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The three girls.
Perry and three girls. No, maybe not.
I've gone blank. Anyway, he's created so many bands, including One Direction.
Right.
And the documentary is so fascinating. It's like an insight into his life and then like his wife and their life together. And one of the things that really stood out to me is that he's got a private jet. And it made me think, like, what level of fame do you get to that you have a private jet? Because like the Kardashians all have private jets and that doesn't surprise me.
Right.
But Simon Cowell having a private jet, I was like,
he would have so much money if he created these bands.
And then he's also the face of like X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or whatever the shows are.
Those
but it just made me think, like, I wonder at what level you go from like flying first class or like flying on private jets to like having your own private jet.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, interesting. Like what's the level of richness that, you know?
I have no idea.
We'll find out soon, babe.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll be there one day.
This is our year.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, girlfriend. We're flying private jets everywhere.
Everywhere. We can't even get a fucking stylist to work with us. But yeah. Anyway, so he was flying his private jet, but he's going around searching for band members. And so you get to watch all these auditions of these young boys coming in. And then you watch like their growth, and then he puts the band together and you're like rooting for all the different boys. And then like at the end they create a band. And then they're like going to release music and it's such a great watch.
Cool.
Absolutely. Did you ever watch Pop Star Academy?
No, I didn't.
That's like
you
the girl
told me to
version
watch it.
of that. Yeah, you will love that one. But that was a bit more K-pop, so there had to be like heaps of dancing and like that was so good. Whereas these guys were much more focused on the singing and the music.
Yeah, okay.
And they work with all the amazing like producers and like go to Simon's house and they have dinner with. It's a great watch.
Fun.
So The Next Act, check it out.
I will.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I haven't really watched anything. I watched Stranger Things over the
Yeah.
You don't care. But I watched all of that and loved that. That's kind of been my thing. But I've now...
Is that the final season?
That's the final season. It's done.
Right.
I've been watching Spartacus as well because Dan Hamill...
We are so different.
We are so different. Yin and yang, baby.
Yeah.
But Dan Hamill, who owns the Dan Hamill performance coaching DHPC, where I teach, he is in Spartacus.
Oh, wow.
He plays Calidus, and it is just, he's phenomenal in it. He looks incredible. He worked his butt off for it. So I've been watching that as well, and it is so good.
Jackson in that as well?
Yes.
Right. So did they film it in Australia or was it just coincidence?
No, that's New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure quite a few Aussies in it. But yeah, it's a great show. Because I also loved Spartacus, Blood and Sand from that, all the way back in the day.
Go Dan.
Yeah.
Do you know my sister went to Whopper with Dan?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I've known him like forever, for
Oh my
ages.
goodness.
Yeah, they went to WAPA together.
Yeah, crazy.
So I've
Not
known him for
surprised.
ages. Also, another thing I was just about to tell you. There's a really good show on Binge called All Her Fault. It's starring
Heard of
Sarah
this.
Snook.
Yeah, okay.
And I think they must have shot it in Melbourne because there are so many actors that I know who are in it.
In
It's an
Melbourne, yeah,
American.
yeah.
It's
Oh.
an American show, but I think they shot it here. And then there's a
Unreal.
bunch of people like from Dance Academy actually who have like little guesty roles. And I kept saying, I've forgotten their names. I kept saying to Alex like, "Oh, I've worked with that person." And like,
Isn't that funny? There's so many
Yeah.
things that I watch that I'm like, oh yeah, worked with that
Work
person.
with that person.
Work with that person.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Dance Academy.
So good. All Her Fault on Binge. It's every parent's worst nightmare. So you'll probably maybe don't want to watch it because it's about losing like a kid being kidnapped.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I have like health anxiety.
So does my sister.
Yeah. I didn't realize that it was a thing until I told my friend about it. And then today she sent me this post because someone had specifically asked an influencer about it because obviously they've dealt with it. And I was like, oh, it's got a name. Because I was saying, I think I need to go to therapy because I am constantly thinking
Worried
about
about-
worst case scenario, worrying about worst case scenario and like
Gemma does the same.
it takes over.
Yeah.
And I worry so much and it makes me sick.
Yeah, Gemma's exactly the same when it comes to health. And she's had to go to she's started doing therapy this past year for her and it's really helping her.
It's all because I think like as well the Instagram algorithm and stuff, like I see all these just poor little babies who have cancer and it's a very horrible thing. So that's my mind like
He's always
goes
thinking
there
about that.
constantly.
Yeah.
I look at Isla and I just like
Worry about that.
I worry about that so much.
No, you
So
shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
I shouldn't be. No.
No, and you don't need to live like that.
Mm.
And maybe this year is the year that Alicia goes to
Finally
therapy.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Look, again, I've tried it. I just need to find
just
the
need to
right
find the right
person.
one.
But again, it's so overwhelming just at the thought of having to like, if I find someone else and they're not the person and then I've got to do it again and you've got to be on wait
But
lists
I've
and
got
you've got to.
people that I'm going to refer you to who are
Okay.
really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm keen.
Yeah, I think
am
it'll be
keen.
really good for you. I said to Gemma, you don't need to live like this. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the same for you. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to live in that constant fight or flight and terror and fear. Like, just thinking about that stuff. And, you know, Instagram and all this stuff, like with the algorithms, we get secondhand trauma. Like, you know, you get
I've
traumatized
had to like
from
fully
these things.
block accounts, which makes me feel terrible. But like, I just
no,
can't.
I get it.
Like, I can't see it.
I don't want to see
Can't
that.
do it.
That is not all that's on my algorithm is makeup and nails.
Nice.
It's so funny because it's all
Did you see my nails as well? I got
saw
like
your
full Christmas nails.
They're so cute. But it's so funny. My For You page is just like makeup looks.
Yeah.
Because that's all I watch on Instagram, like people doing their makeup. It's my favorite thing
Actually,
to
I
watch.
need to find a makeup artist for actors as well.
I found one for you already and organized it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
I've organized our hair and makeup.
Dena Kaplan.
Yeah.
Stop it.
She's amazing.
Oh my God, you're amazing.
I messaged like 10 makeup artists
Oh, yeah.
and like none of them were available.
Okay.
And then I found this lady and she's available and she's fantastic because I'm very obviously very
was she going to
fussy.
do yours as well, or are you going to do yours?
Maybe or maybe I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
You
see.
should get yours done.
Maybe.
Because you can
Maybe-
always do your own touch-ups, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Definitely getting our hair done together.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Have you found a dress yet?
No, I found one from like a dress hire place that I want to try on before anything. Just because like, you know, if it's up in Queensland and if I get up there the week of, I try it on and I'm like, this ain't it. So I kind
Right.
of want to get it sent down so I can try it on and then send it back up and I know if it works, it works. If not, I've got no clue.
idea. Okay. I keep sending you things that I see.
So many things. There's some really beautiful ones that you've sent. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get this dress ASAP so I can try it on. And then if not,
Get some
I
other
can
backup options.
have some backup options.
All right, my love. It's
Yeah.
been so nice catching up.
It has been.
It's time for us to wrap up this episode. Do you have any recs or homework?
I do. And this one is just a recommendation. I, for so long, was just, you know, washing my body with like body wash, whatever, cool. Then I was at my parents' place and I had a shower there and there was a loofah in the shower. And I was like, let's use this. Oh my God. It is amazing. If you do not
Really? I don't use a loofah.
a bloody loofah, it is like heaven.
Really?
It feels so good, and the way that it makes the your body wash like lather up and just spread over.
I've never used a
Oh
loofah.
my God, do it.
Oh my
It's
God.
like it's just an extra level of luxury in the shower. It's so good.
From the girl who doesn't have time to wash her hair, she's now a loofah queen.
Yep. And do you know what? I've been washing my hair more often now.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at you.
Yeah. I've been really
New
trying.
year. Wow. Okay, loofah.
Yeah. So that's get a loofah and use a loofah. It's amazing.
Oh my God, that's so random and such a great rec.
It's
Because
just
I feel like
so
so
good.
many people have them in their shower
And just like
and
don't
never use them.
Yeah. Use it and then tell me and I will say you're welcome. Because I promise you like there'll be no one that uses it that goes like, oh, this ain't it. It's it.
It's it. Well, my rec is actually in the same department as
Love
you. I'm going to recommend what I got for Christmas from Alex. He bought me Homey towels. So it's this brand called Homey, HOMMEY, Homey.
Nice.
And the towels, oh my God.
Oh,
So big, so thick, so soft. I got the khaki color.
nice.
Oh, they look so cool in the bathroom.
Yes.
They're just the best towels that I've ever used.
It's a color that really matches your home too. I feel like you've got some khaki going
We've
around
got a lot
there.
of green going on. Yeah. So such a good Christmas present. They're not cheap. They're on the higher end. They're quite luxurious.
Yeah.
But like for someone who's used like Kmart or average crappy towels to then go to these Homey towels, oh my God. Like when I get out of the shower, I like wrap myself up in it and then I like do it like this on my face and it's like, oh, it's the best. So both of us have just leveled up our shower experiences.
Hell yeah. It's so good. I also just want to say a quick thing too. If you're feeling a bit of overwhelm with the start of the year and like, you know, I need New Year's resolutions and what, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. That's it. This is the year of, because last year was the year of the snake. I don't know heaps about this, but I know, and it kind of makes sense. It was the year of shedding and just like letting go of things that do not serve you. And then this year, it is just the year to walk forward. It's the year of the horse and you just
You need to stroll
on forward.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hard relate to that. To anyone feeling the pressure of the new year, take that pressure off and just ease into the year.
Yeah.
And go at your own pace. Like I haven't started with a bang and, you know, I'm not feeling fantastic, but I'm also not like, you know, bashing myself up about it because who cares? Like just
enjoy
ease
the
into
little
it.
things.
Yeah,
Look, just enjoy the sunshine.
the sunshine, time with your family,
You know, and
time
you know,
to cook beautiful meals.
enjoy the taste of a glass of water. Do you
I
know,
thought you were going to say a glass of wine.
I don't drink wine. But you know how sometimes you get that glass of water and you just chug it and you're like,
it's the
God,
best.
that tasted so good. Like take note of those little things because they are it. Actually, no, I can't tell the full story, but I sent an email to Blistex. I'll read it to you next week.
About
my
them.
the change of formula.
Don't get us started.
And how,
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It's a story for next week.
I wrote a letter.
That's
Dena.
hilarious that you emailed Blistex. Hilarious.
Yeah.
You should just DM them from Instagram.
I did, and they told me to email.
Oh my God, amazing. If you
On
get
that
this
note-
changed back to
Oh my God,
the
it is
original
my
formula,
goal.
that's incredible.
That's my fucking goal. All right, team.
Guys,
Bell's
we
about
love
to
you
ring.
so much. Happy New Year. Ease into it. Flow.
Class dismissed. We
Class
love you.
dismissed. Love you guys. Bye.